All right, so I want to make a quick video today and talk about macros, okay? So you hear about, may have heard of macro counting, okay? Counting your macros, which are your proteins, your fats, and your carbs, and really tracking how many of each of those you get. I'm not a huge fan of that for most people because it's just one layer more complicated than we really need to get the results that most people want, all right? If you were trying to win the next Olympics, then maybe it would be something you want to do, but I don't think most of us are. So don't worry so much about tracking macros. However, there's an exception, and that's the purpose of this video. I would like you to track your protein intake. And I'm going to tell you why in a second, but I want your protein to be at 1 to 1.5 grams per pound of body weight. Sounds like a lot of protein, and it is, but it's not a lot of calories. But let's talk about why I want you doing that. Okay, so when you eat in a caloric deficit and lose weight, you are at risk of losing some muscle tissue. Okay, you're at risk of it, but it's not inevitable. Okay, it's not something you can't overcome. But how do you overcome it? You overcome it by resistance training, which of course we do. And then secondly, by eating enough protein to hold on to your lean muscle, okay? So we really need to have our protein intake pretty high. We can't be getting 90% of our calories from carbs and fats, all right? We need to get, again, 1 to 1.5 grams of protein per pound of body weight. If you do the math on that, that's 400 to 600 calories in protein. That leaves almost all of your other calories for fat and carbohydrates. But what I get, the pushback I get a lot of times with protein is, oh, I can't eat that much protein. Well, there's ways, and there's ways we can, sneak some in. If you need help with that, let me know. But let's start aiming for that much protein every day so we don't lose lean muscle while we're losing weight. Because if you do that, you're going to wreck your metabolism long term. You're going to lose strength, and some other, negative effects are going to happen. So don't worry about your, once you hit your protein goal for the day, where the rest of your calories come from, fats and carbs, doesn't really matter that much when fat loss is the goal. But I do want you focusing on that protein number a little more than maybe the others, all right? Hope that makes sense. If you have questions, please let me know, and we'll talk soon. Bye.